Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Franco here, and I'm back with another Clash of Clans video today. And today I wanted to talk about what's going on with my trophy drop strategy here. Right now I'm currently sitting at 385 defenses won, but I'm kind of running into a problem. So if we look at my last defense here, um, my available loot is only like 600,000 and 5,000 Dark Elixir. But we get someone coming in here with E-Drags and actually taking 8 trophies from me. So I'm actually losing defenses now, which is kind of weird considering that I'm only at 540 trophies. But this is the problem that I've been running into. So when I do this whole trophy drop thing, the goal is to get down to like 650 trophies, and then people raid me and just like drop a troop or something and give me defensive wins all the way back up to like, oh, wait long enough, like 1,000 trophies. Most times it's like 800, but then I'm getting like guards and it takes a little while. But like overnight, sometimes I get to like 1,000. But what's going on now is when I have 10,000 of a single resource, so I have like 10,000 elixir right now. There's too much for people to steal from me. So I guess there was more gold to steal from me, but that's kind of weird because I'm only sitting at 8,000 gold. But I think what happened is, yeah, these previous people were just stealing my elixir from my collectors. So this last one's from 6 hours ago, and I did like a little like not push, like reverse push. So like drop. I did a trophy drop. I couldn't think of the word. And I dropped like all the way down to, so I did a lot of attacks. You can't even scroll that far back. But I dropped from like 650 to like 500, I think like 500 flat. And I was like, huh, I can almost get to like zero trophies if I like keep this up for a while. So I take a defense and then I'm like, oh, I'll do all this stuff. And I do take a couple defensive wins, but then what happens is I get that person who just raised me for how much loot I have. So when someone raises me for how much loot I have, then I get a shield and I'm not taking defenses anymore. So essentially I'm stuck at like 500 trophies when my storages get so filled to a certain extent. And I can't empty my trophies for another 22 hours till I have my next builder open. I'm thinking about just when I get to 18 million elixir, just using some lab potions because I have like 5 of them and finishing this up because I want to upgrade the clone spell. But yeah, so I'm kind of in like a tough spot. So like I can't really fill my storages completely because then someone's just gonna raid me right away for 700,000. So I need to at least fill and farm for like about 700,000 worth, but I need to like commit because if you look at my attacks, I'm only getting like at most 100,000 of each resource per attack. So I have to do at least 700, or it's not 700, 7 attacks. But most times I don't get that. So I have to be able to like be willing to set aside like 15 minutes of attacking if I want to do an attack while I have the shield. But I guess I can always just like shop around because also like the clouds take forever down here. So the searching for opponents might take I don't even know how long. But that's like long enough that it's kind of annoying. So I guess I could always just search around for someone with like above 700,000 loot and attack them for real and get like 99% 2-star or whatever to like get all their loot. I don't want to get a 3-star to gain too many trophies. Oh, as I'm saying that, we see this guy right here, and it actually is probably worth it to attack this guy because I lost under how much this is, so I'd be gaining my loot back, and this is probably the way that I can fill my storages again. So this is what I've been doing, and it's kind of annoying because I'm not like taking the defensive wins like the whole point of being down here. I'm just doing like shitty farming. So let's just go in here with dragons again. I mean, that's what I've just been doing the whole time. Oop, I should have dropped balloons and dragons for the black air mines. Oh, and a lava hound. Wow, I'm pretty rusty, but it's kind of fun just attacking this low because like nothing you really do matters. Because most times you just 3-star every time, no matter what. I don't even have spells or anything, but this guy's actually kind of looking like a tough defense. I like dropping the clone on the balloons with this strategy. Just because I just feel like you don't really get too much value with cloning the other troops I have. So I'll try to use invisibilities, but I'm trying to be careful because I can only use them so much because I like to get the dragons to get the trash building because that's how I get the loot to begin with. So I'll just probably use the rest of my clones on the queen, or invisibilities on the queen here. I'm not going to use the siege machines when I do these attacks because I'm a little bit afraid of losing my super archers that I have inside of the blimp. Hopefully that Exo doesn't target the healers. Actually, that's fine because then I'll save some health on the queen for a little bit. So I'll let the queen walk here for a little bit. She'll probably get that elixir storage, which is what I want her to get. Okay, that double cannon is stuck on her. I have to invis. I only have one clan castle invisibility left. I don't really think it's gonna do. Oh, okay, great. She's on the elixir storage. I'm gonna wait until the unicorn is about to. Oh, I should have done it before the unicorn went down, but well, I guess that works. So now she has to fight through the scatter shot. It doesn't look like it's gonna be successful, but yeah, I can just end it here. So I actually almost made up for that defense I got, but I got 30 trophies. So 30 trophies is kind of hard to make up for when you're dropping trophies. But I still have 10 hours left in the shield, so I can just do another attack like that if I want. But just for the sake of not boring everybody, I actually also finished out this pass, and I'm just waiting to claim the Book of Heroes because I actually have one available. I bought one in the shop for 500 gems, and I didn't realize how hard it'd be to get Dark Elixir. But I'm trying to get enough Dark Elixir, so my king is done in 5 days. So I'm trying to get enough Dark Elixir by hopefully this air bomb builder to use a book on the queen, get her to level 80. I know the round numbers don't really matter anymore because level 80, the ability doesn't go up. It's just another level. It'd just be a cool number to see, and it'd mean I'm max for Town Hall 14. Let me request these spells again, and maybe I'll do another. I'll save it for off camera. I was gonna do another attack like that, but sometimes you're searching in these clouds for like ever, so it's kind of a little bit boring. But I might as well go over the last war we had. So we actually had a perfect war. I don't think I talked about this. Yeah, I didn't talk about this war. So I went in. I always come in hot. I always do the first attack in the war because I kind of started with my time zone, so it's 9 a.m. where I'm from, but East Coast in the U.S. might be, I think, oh, that's like 4 a.m. Yeah, so nobody's awake. My clan is mostly people from where I'm from back home. But at this base, I attacked number 3, so I'm number 3 in the war. And I attacked number 3 because I was like, hey, there's a hole in this base. I can get the blimp there no matter what. I shouldn't have used that lava hound. I should have saved it for 30 extra housing space. But I was like, hey, I want to risk it. I can. Why not? In theory, I should be attacking number 5 and 6, and Ares and Garvey should get 1 through 4. But I was like, I want to be the big dog, and I don't know, rate higher up because you also get better rewards with the hero ability, the ores, right? And so the archers get just enough value. They just take out the queen. I almost wish that they took out the clan castle too, but I have to deal with these super minions now. So right now, this is where I always struggle with attacks. This is the way my super archer blimps always fail. The archers took out this middle section, and they didn't really create a great funnel for which side to go to with this these dragons and dragon riders and heroes. So I looked at this, and it's kind of like a decision you got to make on the fly. So I was like, I don't know. Everybody just always feels comfortable with raiding the side that's closest to you. So I was like, hey, if I drop them here, they'll all swing around and swing around to here at the end. So that was the plan here. So I dropped the archer to lure over the super minions, and I'm going to drop some balloons for the single inferno, dragons to take out the super minions, 2 dragons there to funnel because I was like, hey, if I lose 2 dragons, as long as everything goes the right way, I'm chilling. So I drop in the dragon riders all from that side. I actually messed up and I dropped this one dragon rider to that side, and that is actually what ended up costing the attack. Dropping that dragon rider on that double cannon, because if that double cannon stayed, these dragon riders would have carried over to this side as well, because they would have went to the cannon and then to the archer tower that was standing. But instead, these dragon riders split. This is like the only way that you fail this. If you split, king goes down to the single inferno. Warden's staying with these dragon riders. I still have the ability. I don't even know when to use it at this point. But yeah, I don't have a king. I just have the royal champion, and we're approaching another single inferno. So royal champion gets targeted. This is like the perfect storm of how this could go wrong. And it was the first attack I did of the war, and I was like, wow. I have to wait 2 days for every war. I wish you could just do war every day or something. But I had to wait 2 days for all this time, and then I just fail right out the bat. So, yeah, this is a little bit disappointing. I think the queen, yeah, dies to the single inferno, and there was still a lot of defenses standing, so I messed up pretty bad there. But I think I clutched it up with the attack on number four was the next one. I was like, there is no way that I can possibly attack that bad with this super archer blimp. Um, so I think what I saw in the last video that I showed, the other clan kept using lava hounds with the blimp because the lava hound just sails through and is like faster than the seeking air mines. So he'll actually tank all the seeking air mines before he actually has to tank the seeking air mines because he'll just keep outflying them, and then the minute he gets to air defense, like four of them will hit him if it comes to that. Um, so I've been preserving the warden then. So before I was using the warden with a couple of balloons. So I've been playing with this lava hound strategy, and it's been working very, very, very well. So the archers got so much value there, and sometimes you got to be not afraid to not take the town hall with the super archer blimp. You can sometimes just get better value, I guess, in this attack, just going straight through the town hall because I preserved the warden ability. I can always just use the warden ability on the town hall. This is kind of a dumb. I didn't realize that when I was doing the attack, but that was a really dumb use of the Archer Queen with the giant arrow, because I actually just activated the Town Hall early. Oh my god. And then the Town Hall blast went on as my Warden ability wore off. I wish I could upgrade the Warden ability, but now that I'm so low in trophies, like, my abilities and my heroes, like, aren't really getting upgraded at the current moment. I'm just still grinding the giant arrow and the healer puppet, just to help out with my farming even more. I'm actually one level away from maxing the giant air. Not maxing, but like, it's hard to describe, but like how old heroes were like every 5 levels you'd get an upgrade in the ability. I feel like every like, what, 2 or 3 levels you get the upgrade in the ability of the ability. So like, you spend the pink ores, so it's like, starry is the star one, like glowy or shiny. I think shiny's the blue one. I'm still not great with this new aura vocabulary. But when you start spending the pink ones, like the ability part upgrades. So I might sound really stupid trying to explain this, but Giant Arrow, for example, when you upgrade it regular, it just costs the blue, the shiny ores, and it only takes like, well, it takes like thousands of them, but it only takes blue ores. And then every like 3 levels, it also takes the pink ores. I should just show this. It also takes the pink ores, like this, and it upgrades like the active ability part of it. But when it only takes the blue ores, it just upgrades like the hero boost, like the damage per second or whatever. Like for example, the earthquake boots right now. I don't want to accidentally hit upgrade. So yeah, this upgrades like the active ability part. When the barbarian puppet here will only upgrade the like passive, like the hero boost part. So on the both the giant arrow and the healer puppet, I'm hitting the next, I don't know, threshold. I don't know how you describe that properly. I would like to upgrade this stuff, but I have to get the blacksmith to level 7 eventually. I guess I'm not in too much of a rush because I don't have. Oh, I do have a lot of. What are these called? Shiny ore. Yeah, shiny, glowy, and starry. I do actually have a lot of shiny, so if I did upgrade this, I can't even see how much longer it would extend his ability. But I'm just upgrading the regular Warden abilities. I haven't touched these. I guess I did touch this one. I didn't even know. But I just feel like this would be such a suck of my ores. And I know they're like kind of better. Like I probably would be better running the Rage down. But not at the current state. Not with just a 20% boost. I'd much rather have the 90% hit point boost. Max hit point increase 650 to 90%. Well, let's just round it up to 100. How much percent or how much hit points does a dragon have? Um, Oh, okay. Well, they all kind of hit the max hit points. I wonder if the balloon hits the max hit points. Yeah, so the balloon hits the max hit points there too. I just think it's better to kind of focus on one thing to be upgrading, or in my case, like 2 things. If you're trying to like spread out your ores all the way around, then you're just gonna have kind of like sucky abilities for everything and like not really great. So if you're gonna focus on like some of the new stuff, like just focus on like a couple of them. I know I did the Giant Gauntlet too, but I'm kind of stopped with that because I don't actually use the King anymore. Originally, that's all I was upgrading. I think that's what everybody else did too. We just all like upgraded the Giant Gauntlet because that was like the new thing and the only epic equipment in the game. And I was doing that, and then I was like, wait, I don't use the King, so why do I even upgrade this? And then I was just saving for a while. I maxed out the Warden ones because I didn't have the Warden max for Town Hall. Or think I, I think you when you max for Town Hall 14, so level 40 or level 30 Royal Champion and level 55 Warden, you only start at like level 13 or something with these. I don't remember, but I just maxed these out because why not? Um, but yeah, so we just got a perfect war last war. I kind of got distracted from the war. Hopefully, we start the war streak back up again. So I got 1,700 of the shiny, 67, and 10 starry ore. I don't think I'm yet to spend a single starry ore. Like I can on this next giant gauntlet one, but like I don't understand. Starry ores really don't seem like the rarest ore in the game. Like uh, they are the rarest ore in the game, but like they don't seem that valuable. Like you can't even use them to like the later levels of anything. And I think I looked on like Clash Ninja, the thing where you can like see all your progress and everything, and it only takes 302 starry ores to max out all of the equipment. So I'm almost there. So I don't really understand that. But yeah, my clan did pretty good here. We were kind of banking on Guardy not doing attacks because he said before this is his last war, and well, that was his last war. Now he's out of the wars because he said he's too busy with whatever school or something. But just because I don't know the next time he's going to do attack, let's watch his redemption on number three. I hate to show the same base twice in one video, but I think he only rated like number six then. That was the only other base open. So there were like only like two more stars he could get because it was a perfect war and he was like the last person to attack. Um, so he went in with the Super Archer Blimp. I guess he just like didn't care to look to see that there's a hole in the base there, and proceeded to still lead the. Wait, did he use the Warden ability? Oh no no, still led with some balloons and everything. Kind of a little bit pointless, but clearly this attack strategy is so strong he doesn't care. And he actually takes out the clan castle. I do like having the blimp a little bit more off the left here on this base because you do take out the clan castle and you don't have to deal with those super minions, which can be a little bit annoying. And I don't know what he does here. So he drops his heroes. I actually watched this one already too because I was like, I want to see what his last couple of attacks are. He drops his heroes like mad early. I don't know why he dropped his king so early, especially considering that if you catch the king in the warden ability, um, he gets like a double warden ability, he gets another one. So if I were him, I would have like dropped the king and queen like now maybe, but they're also heading into the single inferno. I almost would have dropped the king and queen like yeah, way later and started these buildings too. But he just overpowered this base, and it's kind of funny is like my hero levels are almost identical to his at this point. My royal champion is the same. My queen, hopefully by next video you guys see, is level 80, and my warden's level 55. So his is level. He had 2 levels progressed at Town Hall 14 for or Town Hall 15 for the warden. The only thing is my barbarian king's slacking. I think he's going to level 72, but hopefully I'm just going to keep him going until 90. And then I also said, like my last video, I think that I'm going to keep him going till, or once he hits 90, upgrade Town Hall 16 and get him to level 95, or probably level 100 by the time I get to that, because they're definitely going to release 5 more levels of heroes. Because this is like, whenever they drop a Town Hall, it's kind of like the half update. Like I remember Town Hall 15, they didn't have the scattershot levels. I think they still don't have the scattershot levels. But we already know they're going to come out with new levels for the scattershot, and they're just going to top off these heroes with the final level 100 heroes, which is such an insanely high level to get a hero, especially because it doesn't even like matter anymore. The hero abilities are what matters. But yeah, he finished it off his last war for I don't know how long. Hopefully not that long. With a 6-star war, I guess you could call it, making up my ground that I lost. Actually, it says he only gained. Oh yeah, he gained that 1 extra star for me. Um, so we have a pretty solid squad for this next war that we're in. Me, Ares, and this GHS guy. I feel like me and this GHS guy are like pretty equal in attacking. Or he uses super barbarian, so he's a little bit more committed than me, to be honest. But Ares takes these 2 Town Hall 16s, And honestly, like Ares does a lot of like spam attacks, so he just drops everything, and it's kind of like a little bit of like a lower skill attack. So I feel like if he struggles with these bases, like a Town Hall 16, that's like whatever max for it, um, it's just because the troops don't have enough firepower to get through the base. And if they don't have enough firepower to get through the base, it's honestly not even the worst idea for me and this GHS guy just to save our attacks and try to cheese some of these bases with Super Archer blimps because Super Archer blimps, if this is actually the base that this guy is using, I would not use Super Archer blimps. I'd just use mass E drags and take everything out. But you can always just launch it and say like you get the blimp like right. Where's a good spot for the blimp? Maybe like right here on top of this multi, like on this corner or something, you could take out everything in this ring, and then you're just attacking a skeleton of a base. Or maybe the best spot would be like on top of this air defense, because then you get the Eagle, Town Hall, maybe Monolith, but you get all these things too. So I mean, even if he does end up failing, I would be more than happy to attack the number one, because then I get a lot of ores. But realistically, he'll 3-star both of these and get a 6-star war. And then me and GHS will both. I'll probably attack three. He gets four, and then we just clean up 5-6 if needed. But 5-6 might not even be that difficult for who's our next best attacker that can clean up. Brian sometimes can. Um, Legendary is probably the next one who can clean these up. So if Legendary could attack higher than his Town Hall, which usually he can, he usually kind of cleans up. It's just good to have like heavy hitters at like each Town Hall level. You don't really need to have every single member be a heavy hitter and be able to attack their mirror. So as long as you have like one. So say we have this one guy who can attack his mirror, he can attack both of these. Or say he only has to attack like the bottom Town Hall 13s. That's perfectly fine for a clan to be successful in war. So hopefully we keep the streak alive. It's been pretty like Christmassy, like a lot of red and green. So hopefully we have a lot of green for the future here. But yeah, I think that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.